every session, you have to start at least one good habit and do it consistently. This is your Do It task. Today, your task is to use FITT, F-I-T-T, to check and increase the intensity of your exercise. Remember the FITT principle? Frequency, intensity, type, and time. We've already discussed frequency and time, so at this point, you should be brisk walking a few days a week for at least 150 minutes per week. And this session, we introduced resistance training, which is a type of exercise that you should try twice a week. So now, let's talk about intensity. Since your body may have gotten used to brisk walking over the past few weeks, this session focuses on how hard you exercise. This is one way to avoid plateauing in your exercise. Any exercise you do is good, but the more intense your exercise, the higher the number of calories you burn for the duration of the exercise and also for some time afterwards. When you do low-intensity exercise, such as brisk walking, your body stops burning calories soon after the exercise ends. But with more intense exercise, your body continues to burn calories at a low rate even after you stop exercising, assuming that you exercise for the same amount of time. At higher intensities, you may not initially be able to sustain your exercise for as long, but as you get used to the intensity, you will be able to exercise for longer. All the precautions from when you start exercising still apply, so check with your doctor if you are unsure of your ability to exercise at a higher intensity. One way to increase intensity is to do the exercise more frequently during the week, or by increasing the amount of time you exercise by 5 minutes at a time. By doing this, you can gradually increase the intensity of your exercise and give your body time to adapt. Another way to increase intensity is to do the exercise at a higher level of effort or at a faster speed within a shorter period of time. When brisk walking, walk fast for a while, then slow down and repeat. If you want to try cycling, cycle intensely for a minute or two. Recover by pedaling casually for a minute or two. Then return to the intense level of exercise. Do this several times. This is called high-intensity interval training, but it isn't for everyone. Be sure to check with your doctor before trying it. As your cardiorespiratory function and muscle strength improve, it will be easier for you to do things like walking upstairs and carrying groceries. But this also means that to keep improving your cardiorespiratory function, you'll need to increase the intensity of your exercise, walking harder than you used to in order to get the same aerobic fitness benefit. You can determine intensity by measuring how fast your heart beats. First, calculate your maximum heart rate. This is the highest heart rate that you can achieve without problems. You can calculate it using a simple formula: 206.9 minus 0.67 times your age. Pause the video and calculate your maximum heart rate. Now let's see how to measure your exercise heart rate. This is your heart rate while you're exercising. You'll need a clock, watch, or stopwatch with a second hand. To take your pulse, pause in the middle of your exercise. Continue moving by rocking side to side. Place your index and middle fingers on your wrist, just above the base of the thumb. Count the number of beats for 15 seconds. Multiply this number by 4 to get your heart rate in beats per minute. Alternatively, if you go to a gym or sports complex, certain equipment will give you your heart rate when you use it. Be sure to measure it next time you're exercising because it will help you determine how much you should increase the intensity of the exercise you're doing. We want your heart to beat faster than it usually does so that it will become stronger, but we don't want to push you into an intensity range greater than you can handle. Now let's look at your target heart rate. The exercise you've been doing for the past few weeks was of low to medium intensity, which should be 64 to 70% of the maximum heart rate for someone your age. Now that we're increasing the intensity to medium, your goal should be to exercise within 70 to 80% of the maximum heart rate for someone your age. Here are a few medium intensity exercises. Once you're comfortable with medium intensity exercise, you can aim for high intensity, which is 80 to 90% of the maximum heart rate for someone your age. Here are a few high intensity exercises. If you are on beta blockers, refer to the Documents section. Remember that the intensity at which you exercise should be such that your heart rate and breathing increase to the point where you can talk but not sing. If you are panting, then slow down until you can breathe more comfortably. Motivations. Write down motivations that will help you to complete this do-it task. For example, why do you want to increase the intensity of your exercise? Write down one reason and be specific. I want to increase the intensity of my exercise because. Turn your answers into a motivational statement. In order to increase the intensity, I will. Write out one affirmation to create a positive mindset for this program. I can do this today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. A motivational template is in the Documents section for you to fill in and print. For each answer, make sure that it is SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, timely. When thinking about your goals and motivations, keep the following in mind. Challenge yourself, but don't aim for the impossible. Use positive language. At a minimum, look at your goal and goal actions at the start and end of the day. If you get discouraged, review your goal and actions and fine-tune them if needed. If you achieve the goal, reward yourself with a non-food treat. By adopting these good habits, you are improving your long-term quality of life. So be motivated and aim to make them a regular part of your life.